You are watching the 2014 SWAC Media Day, live from Birmingham, Alabama. Welcome back to Birmingham, SWAC Media Day. We are now talking with Bryan Hicks, who's the athletic director at Alabama A&M. Bryan, you just went through a process of naming a new coach. That has got to be a pressure-packed type of process, because I know there's going to be guidelines that you want to follow, but there are also external pressures from all sides in trying to kind of guide you and the selection committee as well. Kind of guide us through that process.
Very much so. You know, you want to try to do your due diligence and make sure you do the best thing for the university. Find someone that match your goals for the program, match your ideas, and someone you could be a team player and help grow the program and grow the brand that you want to set forth for your university. And getting James Spady was exactly what we needed.
When you go through that process, though, do you look at all these, you know, you've got a list here and he meets this quota, this guideline, that standard, but eventually does a gut feeling about somebody kind of play a role? Very
much so. You know, you try to, I've been in this business for a long time, and I was always told that a good AD always have an idea who will fit some of the things that he would like to do in an athletic program. And that happens with a lot of us. But you go through you watch a lot of games. You spend a lot of time with a lot of different coaches and getting more familiar with different schemes, and you become a coach within a coach. But at the end of the day, you try to find the best match, the best fit that can help grow student athletes to become exactly what they want to do, so they can reach any potential endeavor or anything they would like to do once they complete their education.
Let's go beyond the X's and O's. Let's go beyond that sheet that kind of dictated here are the guidelines you're going to follow with James. What were those variables that made him stand out above the rest?
Oh, he's a passionate guy, just like myself. He loves the game. He believes in developing the student athlete, and that was really big for me. The passion, the energy, a go-getter. There's no sleep for the weary. You know, we just have to get out there, and he's done an outstanding job in the short time that he's been here, and we're looking forward to a great year this year.
How do you carry that mentality, though, over to the other sports, too? Because I know I've been at Alabama A&M, and it is a special place. There's just an atmosphere of, I don't know how to describe it to be exact. It's not necessarily intensity, that's there as well, but there's just this special feeling when you go to Alabama A&M that every time you play, whether it's football, basketball, regardless of the sport, that you're in for a treat.
Well, you know, we have an outstanding alumnus base, and but we try to communicate very well with us. I go over the goals and the things we want to achieve as an athletic department. So each and every sport gets the same 1-2 punch. And we speak on the integrity of making sure we have the greatest student athletes as possible, being fiscally responsible, being compliant, exuding class, and never forget, we got to win. We got to win. And so we focus in on those 5 things and try to ensure that we get the desired result that we want.
I know some of the things that you do as an AD are reaction to a situation, but you've also got a game plan. You've got a point that you want to see Alabama A&M a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years down the road. What are some of those future goals?
Very much so. You know, we want to be a Division I program that can compete at any level. You know, that's a very high goal, but I think we are in a community that we can do that. You know, Huntsville is a great area. I'm from that area, and we want to be Huntsville's team. We want to expand our brand. We want to be able to communicate and get the best and brightest student athletes. And not only will we be competitive on that Division I stand, we want to be the mark for other institutions to look at and say, Alabama, they're doing it right. And so that's what we try to focus in on. And if we do that, we can have the success that I think we will be getting down the line.
How do you expand that brand, though? I mean, winning is expanding that brand.
Winning is expanding.
But how do you expand it outside of the win-loss situation?
You know, what we've done this year, we have alumnus throughout America. And this past year, we did our Coaches Caravan, and we went to Houston, Detroit, Chicago, we were in Atlanta, and then, of course, we did Birmingham, Huntsville, Montgomery, Gadsden, Sylacauga, Talladega. And so by expanding the brand, and that's a caravan that we took our coaches with us. We have a lot of new coaches, and some of them getting familiar with me. This is my 2nd year, and we just want to just share about what we're doing on the Hill. We want to share what things you can look forward to, and then kind of hear what their thoughts are. And so if you're able to engage the community, engage your alumni base, you can really have someone to also share your message and what you're about. So we'll do that, and of course dealing all the media and community involvement programs and getting our student athletes out there. That would help and really direct, and everybody will know, Alabama A&M, they're open for business.
Bryan Hicks, great that you shared that business with us here on SWAC Media Day. Good to have you here. Good luck in the upcoming season and with the new head football coach.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Bryan Hicks, who is the athletic director at Alabama A&M, with us here on SWAC Media Day. We are in Birmingham at the Grand Marriott and back with Rick Comagee after the break.